Ever since he became Prime Minister, Mark Carney has been talking up so-called nation-building infrastructure projects as a way to reduce Canada's economic dependence on the U.S. Today, the big reveal of the first 5 that his government intends to fast-track.
There's a series of projects that have been approved and moved forward, and they are diverse. They're in different parts of the country, they're in different sectors of the economy, they go to different international partners, and they build that independence and resilience for our country.
The list includes a plan to build 4 small modular nuclear reactors at the Darlington site east of Toronto to create tens of thousands of jobs and power 1.3 million homes with clean energy at a fraction of the cost of conventional reactors. The government will also work to accelerate the second phase of a liquefied natural gas terminal in Kitimat on the coast of British Columbia, making it the second largest in the world, potentially opening new markets in Europe as it turns away from Russian gas. The list also includes copper mines in BC and Saskatchewan and expansion of Montreal's port to handle more container shipping. No mention, though, of a new oil pipeline from Alberta. A second list of projects the government may champion, once they're more developed, includes the province's Pathway carbon capture and storage plan.
Taking the equivalent of the emissions of 90% of all the cars and trucks in Alberta off the road, all while facilitating new growth in the oil sands. By pairing investments in pathways with a new pipeline.
That second list also includes the Alto high-speed rail line between Toronto and Quebec City, first proposed by former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, and modeled on European rail systems like the TGV of France that travel at speeds of 300 kilometers per hour and could cut travel time to Montreal to under 3 hours. Carney anticipates construction will begin in 4 years. All the projects will need buy-in from provincial governments and Indigenous groups, something Carney's new Major Projects Office in Calgary is intended to handle. The same office will also look for ways to support the mining of critical minerals in Ontario's Ring of Fire, though that project not included in the first round. Premier Doug Ford's office called on Carney to speed up the regulatory process for the Ring of Fire, saying we need the federal government to end its regional impact assessment, which is only duplicating work being done by First Nations partners and slowing down construction. The official opposition says Carney has been way too slow to act to get work underway.
What he's done today is announce that he's going to send an email to an office that isn't even fully staffed up yet, which will one day consider possibly approving 5 projects.
Carney says these projects are just the first batch and promises there will be many more before the Grey Cup in November and before the Stanley Cup in June. Glen McGregor, City News, Edmonton.